All right, let's just go back to the assembly in Pakistan. Let's listen in the speaker speaking right now.
वाक़यात के पेश नज़र चुनांची मैंने ये फैसला किया है कि इस नई दस्तावेज़ात जो मुझे मेरे पास है भी मेरे पास ये लेटर पहुंच गया है, कैबिनेट ने भेजा है। मैं अपोजिशन लीडर से भी रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा, मेरे रिकॉर्ड में ये पड़े रहेगा सेक्रेटरीट में, अगर वो खुद इसको देखना चाहें तो वो देख सकते हैं। और मैं सुप्रीम कोर्ट चीफ जस्टिस को भी लेटर मैं भेजूंगा, वो भी इसका मुआयना करे और जो इस मुल्क के कवानीन हैं और जो हमारी खुद मुख्तारी और खुददारी की जो हमारी ज़रूरत है कि हम अपने मुल्क की खुददारी के लिए खड़े हों, सबको जो है ना खड़ा होना पड़ेगा। मैं इसलिए मैं आज ये फैसला करता हूँ और मैंने फैसला किया है कि मैं स्पीकर के ओहदे पे मज़ीद नहीं रह सकता और मैं अपने ओहदे से इस्तीफ़ा देता हूँ। मैंने अपनी ज़िंदगी का बहुत लंबा अरसा अपने लीडर इमरान खान के साथ गुजारा। 26 साल से मैं उसके साथ रहा। मैं स्टूडेंट लाइफ से, जब मैं स्टूडेंट था उस वक्त मैंने तहरीक इंसाफ ज्वाइन की और उस वक्त जब मैं शौकत खानम कैंपेन चली थी मैं उस वक्त उसके साथ था। मैं चूंकि इस वक्त एक कौमी फरीज़ा है और सुप्रीम कोर्ट का एक फैसला है, इसको मनोअन तस्लीम करते हुए उसकी जो प्रोसीजर है उसको आगे बढ़ाते हुए मैं जो पैनल ऑफ चेयरमैन है आया सादिक साहब वो बाकी इजलास वो चलाएगा और जो इसकी लीगल वो उसके मुताबिक करेगा। लेकिन मैं एक बात बिल्कुल अहम इस वक्त ये बात मैं बिल्कुल वाज़ेह करना चाहता हूँ। सबसे पहले हमारे लिए मुल्क है, पाकिस्तान है। हमने अपने मुल्क का सोचना है, अपने पाकिस्तान का सोचना है। और यहाँ इस वक्त जो खान साहब ने जो स्टैंड लिया हुआ है वो इस मुल्क की खुददारी और इस मुल्क की ज़रूरत है कि हम अब एक आज़ाद कौम की हैसियत से अपने आप को खड़ा कर सके, एक आज़ादी और खुददार पाकिस्तानी की हैसियत से हम अपनी ज़िंदगी का। मैं आया सादिक साहब से रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा कि वो आएँ और बाकी जो लीगल प्रोसीजर है वो पूरा करें।
All right, in the latest twist in the drama in Pakistan right now, the speaker, Asad Quasar, has resigned, he throwing his weight with Imran Khan, Prime Minister Imran Khan. The speaker has said that he will not be conducting the vote of confidence against Imran Khan under any circumstances, and that he would rather resign because in the interests of the country and to support the Pakistani Prime Minister, he has put in his resignation papers. This is just the latest twist in the developments emerging out of Pakistan right now. The assembly session of the Pakistan National Assembly is to be discussing a no-confidence motion against the ruling Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf government, that is the PTI government led by Imran Khan. Now, amidst this session, in the latest twist, the speaker, Asad Quasar, who is from the PTI party, who the opposition has been targeting, pointing out that he was in collusion with the Imran Khan government, has now resigned.
खिराज तहसीन पेश करना चाहता हूँ कि उन्होंने अपनी जमात के साथ भी अपनी वाबस्तगी को मद्देनज़र रखते हुए बड़ी ऑनरेबल एग्ज़िट की और उनका हम सब के साथ एक बहुत अच्छा रिलेशनशिप रहा, वर्किंग रिलेशनशिप रही, ऊंच नीच भी रही, मगर उन्होंने बड़े डिग्निटी से ये सारे प्रोसीडिंग्स कंडक्ट करने की कोशिश की और ऑपोजिशन को साथ लेके।
To constitutional crisis continues in Pakistan. Just moments ago, in the latest twist in the tale, the Speaker, Asad Kaiser, resigned. He said that he would have to stand by the Prime Minister Imran Khan.
On 28th March 2020. For information of honourable members, I read out the procedure of voting on the resolution for a vote of no confidence against the Prime Minister as set out in the second schedule of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business in the National Assembly 2007. Before voting commences, I shall direct that the bells be rung for 5 minutes to enable members not present in the chambers to be present there. Immediately after the bells stop ringing, all the entrances to the lobbies shall be locked, and assembly staff posted at each entrance shall not allow any entry or exit through those entrances until the voting has concluded. I shall then read out the resolution before the assembly and ask the members who wish to vote in favor of the resolution to pass in single file through the entrance where tellers shall be posted to record the votes. On reaching the desk of the tellers, each member shall in turn call out the division number allotted to him under the rules, him or her under the rules. The teller shall then mark off the number on the division list, simultaneously calling out names of the member. In order to ensure that his vote has been properly recorded, the member shall not move off until he has clearly heard the teller call out his name. After a member has recorded his vote, he shall not return to the chamber until bells are again rung. When all members who wish to vote have recorded their votes, I shall announce that the voting has concluded. Thereupon, the Secretary shall cause the division list to be collected, count the recorded votes, and present the result to the count to me. I will then direct that the bells be rung for 2 minutes to enable members to return to the chamber. After the bells stop ringing, I shall announce the result to the assembly. Now we are going to start the process. Bells bajaiye for 5 minutes. Bells bajaiye.
Trust vote, that critical no trust vote that had been expected since this morning is now finally being taken up in the Pakistan National Assembly as the Pakistan's political crisis drags on. The local Pakistani media had reported that the Pakistan Chief Justice had asked for the Supreme Court's doors to be opened. This as a defiant Imran Khan was blocking the no confidence vote that had been ordered by the Supreme Court to be held on the 9th of April. That is a Saturday. As the opposition built up its attack, Maryam Nawaz Sharif had said that the Supreme Court of Pakistan must take immediate suo motu notice of the brazen violation of its decision and order the arrest of Imran Khan, the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker. Just minutes ago, the Speaker, Asad Kaiser, resigned, putting in his papers, throwing his weight with Imran Khan, saying that he would not be conducting any vote against Imran Khan because the PTI and Imran Khan stand for the betterment of the country. Now that no trust vote is finally being carried out in line with the top court's orders. Earlier in the day, Imran Khan had called for a cabinet meeting at his residence. The agenda of that meeting was unclear, but at the end of it, Imran Khan had announced that a defiant Imran Khan had announced that he would not be resigning. Now, as per the Supreme Court ruling, a trust vote had to be conducted by the 9th of April. Imran Khan had initially, Imran Khan had told his party leaders that he would not be allowing this vote of confidence to go ahead and block the vote of confidence in the assembly. Now, the opposition has been alleging all day that the PTI was trying to delay the vote, that there was a collision between the PM and the House Speaker. The House Speaker is a member of the PTI. And the opposition says it has more than 172 votes in the 342-seat assembly. They need a quarter of members present for a quorum. The cricketer turned politician, the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf leader Imran Khan, according to these numbers, has little chance of surviving this no confidence vote. Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan has been claiming that foreign powers are trying to topple his government and Pakistan's lawmakers were being traded like sheep to accomplish this. So what you're seeing on your screens are visuals of the assembly, the National Assembly in Pakistan. There is a new speaker sitting in the speaker's seat because the speaker quit earlier today. The opposition says it has more than 172 votes in this 342-seat assembly. Local news reports are showing extraordinary scenes of political turmoil in Islamabad as this no-confidence vote against the Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan has been dragged out throughout the day. Let's go across to Waqas Asim, who has been bringing us live reports from Islamabad. Waqas, after dragging this out all day for over 12 hours, this assembly session is finally going in for that vote of no confidence. What is his name? Waqas? Mr. Azim, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Finally, the process of the no trust vote is being taken up in the Pakistan National Assembly.
Yeah, the voting process has been taken up, and the Assembly has just resigned. And while chairing the session earlier, he said that he has just seen the letter of the from Pakistan from that has been sent, and after seeing this letter, he has decided to resign from his post. He also invited the opposition leader, Shehbaz Sharif, to see the letter and then decide either it's a foreign conspiracy or not. After that, after resigning from his post, now this panel of the chairman, the session of the National Assembly, and the process of voting now is started in the National Assembly, and Treasury benches have just boycotted the session and they are out of the National Assembly session right at the moment. But the opposition benches, opposition members are in the session, and there are more than 176 members of the opposition parties are in the session, and the voting just begin and is underway.
Waqas Azim, all through the day, the PTI had been dragging its feet. Imran Khan had been defiant. The PTI saying clearly that they were not going to go ahead with this vote. What caused this change? Why now? Why have they decided to go ahead with this vote finally? What caused the turnaround?
The other things moved very quickly in Islamabad. We saw that the Supreme Court of the Pakistan was open, and the Chief Justice and all four members were in the Supreme Court to see the process of the voting on the no confidence motion. After that, opened and Chief Justice Islamabad High Court was also present in his court to see all the things going on here.
Clause 1 of Article 95 of the Constitution of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. This House resolves that it has no confidence in the Prime Minister, Mr. Imran Khan, and consequently he should cease to hold office under Clause 4 ibid. Now I request the members who wish to vote in favor of the resolution be moved, may say aye on the and move to the lobby on my left side. You will move on the lobby on the left side which says ayes. And if there's anybody who wants to vote the other lobby, please, if you start moving. प्रोसेस को 1 मिनट के लिए रोक रहा हूं। The House is adjourned to meet again on Sunday, 10th April 2022 at 12:02 AM. That means 12:02 तक के लिए adjourn कर रहे हैं।
All right, so a midnight hearing of a Pakistan no trust vote is underway. Many dramatic developments in Islamabad right now. First, the speaker, a member of Imran Khan's party, quit putting in his resignation papers amidst high drama regarding this no trust vote against Imran Khan. First, the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly resigned. This even as the Supreme Court and the Islamabad High Court was opened up in anticipation of a midnight hearing. Prime Minister Imran Khan had announced in a cabinet meeting earlier in the evening that he would not be resigning, but the opposition had raised its pitch on the issue of contempt of court against Prime Minister Imran Khan and the Assembly Speaker. According to local news reports, a prisoner van had even reached the Assembly. All of this amid speculations that the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker could be arrested if the vote was not held by midnight as per the orders of the Supreme Court. Certainly, opposition leaders like Bilawal Bhutto had been demanding the arrest of Imran Khan and the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker for violating for contempt of a court. Now, security has been heightened at airports. An alert has been issued saying that no senior state functionaries or government officials are to leave the country without a no objection certificate. Opposition leaders like Bilawal Bhutto and the daughter of Nawaz Sharif, Maryam Nawaz Sharif, the Pakistan Muslim League PMLN Vice President, had been slamming Imran Khan and the government, the PTI government, in a series of tweets. They had been calling for the arrest of Imran Khan, the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker, putting on pressure on this government. Bilawal Bhutto had alleged that Prime Minister Imran Khan was trying to create a constitutional crisis and even seeking military intervention in the country's political affairs by delaying a vote on the no confidence motion. But after a day of drama, after a day of dragging out the process, after a day of trying all sorts of delaying tactics, Imran Khan's led Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf government failed to file a petition in the Supreme Court in time, a petition that would challenge the decision of the court to set aside the Deputy Speaker's decision on a no trust vote. That petition could be filed on Monday, but as of now, that no trust vote is being taken up in the Pakistan National Assembly. That vote is going to take place in the next few minutes. Imran Khan's ruling PTI had effectively lost the majority in the assembly earlier this month when a key coalition partner said its 7 lawmakers would vote with the opposition. More than a dozen lawmakers from the ruling party indicated that they would cross over. Now the opposition says it has more than 172 votes in the 342-seat assembly, and that those numbers are about to be counted any moment now, as that no trust vote is to take place on the floor of the Pakistan National Assembly. Now, Imran Khan had taken a defiant note throughout the day. He'd been calling in the last few days, calling on the people of Pakistan to protect the country's sovereignty. He had asked people to hit the streets on Sunday and peacefully protest against an imported government. The same tone was heard from the speaker, a member of his party, who put in his papers resigning, saying that he cannot call for a vote of no confidence to be held against Imran Khan. So the question now is, what will happen if Imran Khan is ousted from power in Pakistan? What happens if Imran Khan loses the no trust vote in Pakistan's National Assembly and is removed as Prime Minister? Political developments in Pakistan have been unfolding like a suspense thriller, lots of twists and turns along the way. Imran Khan bowling googlies over the past few weeks, but eventually it is D-Day for Imran Khan, as the Assembly is going to be voting on that no confidence vote. So what happens if that no trust vote goes through? There are two options, two scenarios, two outcomes here. A no confidence vote can either be rejected by the National Assembly and Imran Khan survives. This doesn't look like it is going to be the case right now, because that vote is going in. It is becoming a reality right now, and the numbers in the Assembly are in the opposition's favor. So if this no confidence motion is passed by the National Assembly, Imran Khan will then be removed as Prime Minister. The question, of course, will be who will be Pakistan's new Prime Minister then. Now, according to the Supreme Court's order that came in on Thursday, that decision will be decided by the National Assembly. The Supreme Court had said that the Assembly will appoint the new Prime Minister, and the Supreme Court had actually ordered that the new leader of the House also has to be elected in the same Assembly session. So the current Assembly session that is on right now. So let's try and break it down a little further. Down a little further, what happens if Imran Khan loses the vote? Well, Pakistan can continue to function until its 5-year term ends, which is in August 2023, after which a general election will be due within 60 days. This is the outcome that is not preferred by Imran Khan. Imran Khan's PTI party had been hoping to go in for early elections, so that he was hoping to be able to contest these elections on the plank, of course, that his government had been ousted thanks to the support of the US, and was hoping to win and return to power with a full majority. The last time Imran Khan's government was supported by allies and who have now crossed over. Now there will be a vote in the National Assembly to elect a new Prime Minister. That was the order of the Supreme Court. So a new Prime Minister will have to be elected, who will be serving until the next general elections will be held within 60 days in August 2023. And the opposition has been suggesting that the candidate for the post of a Prime Minister is the PMLN leader Shehbaz Sharif. Now, a new Prime Minister can, however, call for a general election immediately, but they don't necessarily have to wait until 2023. But if Imran Khan loses the vote, Parliament could also function until its 5-year term comes to an end in August 23, after which general elections could be held. So again, the suspense finally ending after a day of long drama. of lots of twists and turns. The no trust vote is being taken up in the Pakistan National Assembly.
शायद मैं चलते चलते
All right, so no trust vote against Imran Khan is taking place. It's been an evening of many fast-moving developments. The earlier first in extraordinary scenes of political turmoil in Islamabad. In this dramatic assembly session, first the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly resigned, and the Supreme Court and the Islamabad High Court were opened up in anticipation of a midnight contempt hearing. Let's go across to Waqas Asim for more on this. So Waqas, it appears, correct me if I am wrong, that the pressure eventually built up, and a defiant Imran Khan and the PTI party realized that they had no choice but to go in for this no confidence vote.
Well, exactly, the opposition parties built up high pressure on the treasury benches and forced Prime Minister Imran Khan to go for voting. Speaker of the National Assembly met Prime Minister Imran Khan at least 2 times in his office, and they discussed the voting on the no confidence motion. Few of the members were of the opinion that there should be no voting and we should go for the legal options, because the Supreme Court of Pakistan was opened and they have already filed a review petition. But at the end of the day, Prime Minister Imran Khan was convinced that the judgment of the Supreme Court of Pakistan should be implemented. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi and his Speaker was trying to convince him, and they succeeded in convincing him about voting. That's why we saw that the Speaker came in the session of the National Assembly, and while chairing the session of the National Assembly, he announced that he is going to resign from his post, because while meeting with the Prime Minister Imran Khan after the cabinet meeting, the threat letter, the letter gate was sent to him, and he saw that letter, which was very threatening, and it is very unfortunate that he cannot compromise the sovereignty and dignity of the Pakistan. That's why he is going to resign from his post. He left his post, and after that, the panel of the chairman, Mr. Ayaz Sadiq, chaired the session, and the counting is underway in the National Assembly of Pakistan.
And Waqas Asim, what happens if Imran Khan loses this vote of confidence?
Imran Khan has lost his majority because his PTI members have left from the National Assembly, and now the only opposition members are at their benches, and their number is almost 176, and probably most likely more than 176. So they have the required number to vote out Prime Minister Imran Khan. That's why Prime Minister Imran Khan left his office, and he has lost his majority and the government in the National Assembly of Pakistan.
All right, let's listen in to the Pakistan Assembly.
Aye. All those against it may say no. I think ayes have it, and consequently the motion is adopted. Kindly commence voting, please.
All right, a midnight vote is underway right now. That no trust vote is being taken up in the Pakistan National Assembly. How does it work? Let's just run you through this. It's a process that is conducted by an open division of votes. First, as you heard, a bell was rung really by the Speaker to inform any members who may have been outside the hall to come in. After that, the gates are then closed. Now, those who are for the motion were told to exit from one gate, and the others who are against the motion to be on the other side of the room, and that is when the counting begins. And then once the house is empty, the counting is completed and everyone then re-enters the hall. Now, Waqas Azim joins us. Waqas, we're looking at these visuals on our screens right now. Can you take us through exactly what is happening, where we are right now in this no confidence vote? How does it work?
Right now in the National Assembly of Pakistan, counting is underway, and the opposition members who are present in the National Assembly of Pakistan, the Speaker has ordered to count all the members of the opposition benches, and it is learned that their members will be more than 176, because earlier today we saw that when the opposition parties met here in Parliament, there were almost 176 members, and few of the dissident members of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf were also present in the parliamentary committee of the opposition. So we are now looking at the numbers, how many members will vote out Prime Minister Imran Khan. After the counting, the Speaker will announce that the motion has been succeeded and Prime Minister Imran Khan is voted out by the opposition members.
So, Waqas Azim reporting that in all likelihood, while those votes are still being counted, it is expected that Imran Khan will lose that vote of confidence. So, Waqas Azim, what happens next if Imran Khan loses? He is removed as Prime Minister, then what?
Well, exactly, the Prime Minister Imran Khan has lost his majority in the National Assembly, and he has already left his office of Prime Minister in Islamabad. He is now at his home, and his government has been changed here in Islamabad. After the counting of the members of the opposition in National Assembly, the Speaker of the chair will announce about the process and the procedure of the new leader of the House, that is Mia Shehbaz Sharif, who was opposition leader, and now he has been nominated for the premiership of Pakistan. But now it depends upon the Speaker. Either he will continue the process, or the session will be adjourned for tomorrow.
Waqas Azim, did the Supreme Court's order not say that the new leader of the House had to be elected in the same session?
Yeah, according to the judgment of the Supreme Court, the new leader of the House has to be elected in the current session of the National Assembly. But the time is almost midnight and 12:15 here in Pakistan. And the opposition members are very tired and exhausted. It depends upon the Speaker of the National Assembly if he adjourns the session till tomorrow, or he continue for the voting of the new leader of the House.
All right, Waqas Azim reporting there that Imran Khan has lost that crucial vote of confidence. The Imran Khan-led government has fallen in Pakistan as he has lost the trust vote in the parliament, in the assembly there. Earlier in the day, we had seen a defiant Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan saying that he would fight till the end, but that no trust vote against him in parliament has taken place, and as expected, he has lost that no trust vote. Joining us on the ground is a journalist from Islamabad. What is happening? What are we seeing on our screens right now, Wasim?
We can see that the counting is underway in the National Assembly of Pakistan, and the Speaker will announce the result of this counting about the motion on no trust against the Prime Minister Imran Khan. opposition parties, Pakistan People's Party, Pakistan PMLN, and other opposition party members are present in the National Assembly, and their number is around 176 and probably more than 176. They are participating in the process of voting on the no trust motion against the Prime Minister Imran Khan. We are waiting for the result, and the Speaker may announce in a while.
Waqas Asim, can you confirm for us, according to you, that that vote has been counted, or are they still in the process of counting? I would like to confirm that with you. Are you reporting that Imran Khan has lost that no trust vote?
Exactly. Prime Minister Imran Khan has lost this voting on the no trust motion because all the members of the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf have left to form the National Assembly, and only now we can see that opposition members are present in the National Assembly of Pakistan who are participating in the counting against the Prime Minister Imran Khan.
All right, let's listen in for a second, Waqas Asim, to the developments on the ground in the Assembly right now. All right, so Pakistan's parliament is voting right now on Imran Khan's future as the nation's Prime Minister after this week's Pakistan Supreme Court ruling that the rejection of the vote against Imran Khan by the Deputy Speaker Qasim Suri was unconstitutional, and that Speaker, Deputy Speaker and the Speaker have now resigned just minutes before that vote of no confidence. Now, on Friday, after the Supreme Court's ruling, Imran Khan addressed the nation of Pakistan. He declared himself disappointed with the judicial outcome. He also continued to praise India, called India a nation of self-respecting people. On Thursday, the Supreme Court restored the National Assembly days after it was dissolved by the President, and Imran Khan was hoping to hold snap polls, but there was massive criticism following this move, and the opposition leaders called it unconstitutional, and eventually Pakistan's top court intervened. And now, after a long day of dramatic developments, that no confidence vote is being taken up in the Pakistan National Assembly. Waqas Asim, earlier, just about half an hour or so ago, before that vote, we saw both the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker resign, the Speaker saying that he could not in a good conscience stand by a vote of no confidence against Imran Khan. Is this end game for Imran Khan now?
Yeah, it's end game for the Prime Minister Imran Khan, as he has lost his majority in the National Assembly. All the members of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf have left the National Assembly, and right now voting is underway on the motion against Prime Minister Imran Khan. While chairing the session of the National Assembly, Speaker Asad Qaisar came and said in the National Assembly that he has seen the letter that was sent from Washington to Islamabad, and it's a very serious letter, and he invited the opposition leader Mia Shehbaz Sharif to go through and see the letter, and he announced that after seeing this letter, it is very uncomfortable for him to be at the position of the Speaker of the National Assembly and conduct voting against the Prime Minister Imran Khan. He said that he would not compromise on the dignity and sovereignty of Pakistan. That's why he is going to leave his office, and the other procedure of the National Assembly will conduct Mr. Ayaz Sadiq, who is at the panel of the chairman of the National Assembly. Counting is underway right now.
All right, so counting is still underway. The National Assembly Speaker has quit. A no-trust vote against Prime Minister Khan is underway right now. Waqas Asim, Imran Khan had clearly wanted the best situation for Imran Khan and the PTI would be for elections, general elections, to be held right away. That does not seem to be the case. That does not look like it is going to happen right now. Is that correct?
Yeah, the Prime Minister Imran Khan and his complete party has been demanding and asking the opposition party to go for the next election, and they have also asked the Election Commission of Pakistan to conduct the fresh election within 3 months of time. But the Election Commission has replied to the President and the Prime Minister of Pakistan and also in the Supreme Court of Pakistan that it is impossible for them to go into the next election within 3 months. They were required at least 7 months for the new election because of the new delimitation in Pakistan. And that's why the Election Commission was not prepared, and also the opposition parties were not ready to go into the next election because they want first election reforms in Pakistan, some law changes, and then they will go for the next elections.
All right, and what do we know about the whereabouts of Imran Khan right now?
Prime Minister Imran Khan has left his PM house, and he is now at his private residence in Islamabad, and other ministers have also left their offices, and now they are at their houses.
Earlier in the day, Waqas Asim, there were reports that after that cabinet meeting that had been called for by Imran Khan, there were certain conditions put forward by Imran Khan, and after which this no trust vote against his government was allowed to go ahead. What can you tell us about these reports?
Yeah, just before the voting on the no confidence motion, Prime Minister Imran Khan chaired a special meeting of the federal cabinet, and he asked his federal cabinet members about the resignation. But his federal minister was of the view that he should not resign. Later on, he met with the Speaker of the National Assembly, and they discussed the process of the voting on the no trust motion. Speaker, National Assembly were bound to go for voting today at any cost. The staff of the National Assembly and the officers of the National Assembly have also advised the Speaker there is no other option other than the voting. That's why Speaker, National Assembly and the Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi succeeded to convince Prime Minister Imran Khan on voting, and they advised Prime Minister Imran Khan to implement the judgment of the Supreme Court of Pakistan. That's why the Prime Minister has decided to go for the voting. In the federal cabinet, he decided that the letter that was sent from the Washington will be shared with the Speaker of the National Assembly, Chairman Senate, and Chief Justice of Pakistan, so that they can see the foreign hand in the dismissal of his government.
I just told you that. Okay. Waqas Asim, I'd just like to ask you, how does this no confidence vote work? Because the numbers put out is that a candidate needs a majority of legislators, that is 172, to vote for him to become Prime Minister, and that's the same number of votes needed in a no confidence vote to oust him and dissolve his cabinet. So, is there any chance, under any circumstances right now, you think that Imran Khan could survive a no confidence vote?
No, Imran Khan could not survive the vote of no confidence because he has lost his majority in the National Assembly. He has already left his office, and all his members have boycotted the proceeding of the National Assembly. Only now the opposition members who are in majority are participating in the counting on on the motion against the Prime Minister Imran Khan. So he has been clean bowled now.
So he has been clean bowled out now. So what would happen if Imran Khan loses this vote of no confidence? Pakistan's opposition had filed this no confidence motion first in early March. It was presented and tabled before the National Assembly on Monday. The Speaker of the National Assembly had to carry out this vote no sooner than 3 days later, and no later than 7 days after the motion was tabled. But that really has dragged out, and in the end of a long day, a 13-hour impasse finally seems to be coming to an end. The Pakistan drama has been dragging on all day, but the House now currently voting on this vote of no confidence. A process of a no trust vote is underway in the Pakistan Assembly. So, Waqas Asim, how long does this entire process take?
It's going to be wrap up in a while, and Speaker of the National Assembly will announce this result. If it's the member of the National Assembly are more than 172, then the motion will be succeeded, and the process will be carried forward for the election of the new leader of the House. But it depends on the Speaker of the National Assembly. Either he continue the session or adjourn till tomorrow. Most likely, it is expected that the process will end within an hour.
So the process will wind up or be completed within an hour. And Waqas Asim, can you take us through the turning point that led into this vote going ahead? Was the Speaker of Pakistan's lower house of parliament announcing his resignation as this impasse over a parliamentary vote to oust Prime Minister Imran Khan dragged on? The Speaker had been instrumental in stretching and dragging this political drama, this political turmoil in Pakistan on for 13 hours. What led him to finally throw in the towel?
Yeah, we have seen that during the last 13 hours, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf have been using continuously the delaying tactics, and they were making some way out to avoid this vote of no confidence. But at the end of the day, they have to face this vote of no confidence in the National Assembly. Prime Minister Imran Khan was not ready to go for the voting, but Foreign Minister Shah Qureshi and the Speaker of the National Assembly, Asad Qaisar, convinced him about the voting, and it was said that there was no any other option except for voting. National Assembly staff and officers have also advised that it will be the violation of the Supreme Court of Pakistan, and if the judgment of the Supreme Court not implemented in true letter and spirit, it will be contempt of the court. That's why the Imran Khan agreed, and the voting on the motion on the no trust is underway right at the now.
At one point, Waqas Asim, there were some reports that there would be a change in the army leadership in Pakistan. What can you tell us about that?
And these were rumors which were denied by the high-ups of the Pakistan Army and the federal government, and Information Minister Fawad Chaudhary categorically denied that these are the baseless news. There is no truth about the dismissal of the Army Chief General Qamar Javed Bajwa. These reports were rumors and denied from the high-ups.
Now, what exactly, Waqar Asim, was Imran Khan trying to do, according to you, over the last 24 hours? Because his long-term goal really was to go in for fresh elections and to win and come back to power with a majority. While one way of reading this whole, the developments of the last 24 hours is that instead of focusing on maximizing his performance in the upcoming elections, has Imran Khan scored a self-goal by these undignified attempts to cling to power, and does that detract from his efforts to be focusing on maximizing his performance in a general election going forward?
Is presiding over the voting. The Prime Minister Imran Khan has announced that he will continue his struggle against the imported government. In his address to the nation, he said he will not accept imported government, and he has announced that on Sunday night he will protest against this government, and he has called his workers to come out at the street and protest against all this and against the government. Now the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf in future has two options. One is to sit in the National Assembly, and the other is to resign from the National Assembly. And it will be time will tell that either Imran Khan sit in the National Assembly or go to the street.
All right, so the vote underway right now in the assembly, but the signals coming out clearly that Imran Khan expected to lose this vote. First, ahead of this no confidence motion against Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan, the Minister for Information and Broadcasting, Fawad Chaudhry, has tweeted that it is a sad day for Pakistan, the return of looters, a good man sent home. So Pakistan Minister Fawad Khan hinting, the first real open hint that Imran Khan's exit is pre-eminent. So that motion for vote of no confidence has been moved. Voting is underway. Fawad, Mr. Asim, the former President Asif Ali Zardari was among the first to vote in this.
The former President Asif Ali Zardari is present in the National Assembly, and he is participating in the voting process against the Prime Minister Imran Khan. In his speech at the floor of the National Assembly, he said that Prime Minister Imran Khan was not able to run the country in a good way because of his government. He said that Pakistan is in serious financial crisis, and the common man life is very woeful in his tenure. He demanded in his address that voting should be done, and after his address now at 12 a.m. we see that the voting is underway.
All right. So again, the question now is that if Imran Khan loses this vote of no confidence, what happens next? Who will be the new Prime Minister of Pakistan? Is that pretty much decided, Mr. Asim, that Shehbaz Sharif is likely to be the new man in the hot seat?
Yeah, the opposition parties has already nominated Mr. Shehbaz Sharif as the new Prime Minister of Pakistan, and his election and his election in the National Assembly will be done in a while or tomorrow.
Imran Khan, the criticism against Imran Khan by the opposition party really has also been that the economy of Pakistan has performed very poorly under his government. That is a stand that Imran Khan has tried to counter, to take on in all of his speeches, addressing the crowds, addressing the people of Pakistan. He really seemed to be, pitching for the next general election in those speeches.
Yes, Prime Minister Imran Khan has been trying to tell the people of Pakistan that economy of Pakistan is growing and it's stable. But in Pakistan, we can see that the life of the common man is very miserable, and its economy is not growing very well. currency has been devalued, and Pakistan's exports are not growing at a very fast pace. Pakistan's foreign reserves are declining in every week, and the economy is in shambles condition.
All right. So on your screens right now, you're looking at visuals of the Pakistan National Assembly where a no trust vote against Imran Khan is underway. Earlier in the day, the leader of the opposition, Bilawar Bhutto Zardari, had been speaking strongly on the floor of the House. He had tweeted that the court's orders had been violated. The constitution has been broken for the second time. What do we know about Bilawar Zardari? Is he likely to have a post in the new government?
It's not clear that Bilawar Bhutto Zardari, what portfolio he is going to take, but Pakistan People's Party, PMLN, and other smaller parties will have a due share in the new cabinet of Pakistan.
All right. And what is, I just want to try and get an understanding from you of the situation on the ground in Islamabad, in Pakistan, outside of the National Assembly. Are there reports of crowds gathering around either in support of Imran Khan or the other way around? There are reports that an emergency has been declared in the hospitals of Islamabad. High alert has been called for in the domestic airports in Pakistan. What can you tell us about the situation on the ground there for the Aam Aadmi?
Yeah, just outside the parliament, we can see that there are some supporters and workers of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf and the PMLN who are chanting slogans of their own parties. And just before the counting, there was a high alert in Islamabad, and especially in the red zone, there were extra police officials and rangers and other security officials were deployed to counter any situation in the red zone. Security was tightened, and as the counting began, things are now normal in Islamabad and throughout the Pakistan.
And Waqas Asim, one of the main allegations made by Imran Khan over the last few weeks has been that there has been a conspiracy led by the US to remove him. Washington has, of course, denied these accusations, but Imran Khan has not provided any evidence of these very serious accusations and allegations that he has made, has he?
No, he has not made the lettergate in the public, and but while chairing the meeting of the federal cabinet, he decided that this letter will be shared with the Chief Justice of Pakistan and the Speaker of the National Assembly and the Chairman Senate. The main purpose of sharing this letter or memo with the Chief Justice of Pakistan is that Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf and Prime Minister Imran Khan wants to establish that this letter is genuine and there was a genuine threat against his government to dismiss him.
All right, Waqas Azim reporting there from Islamabad on that no trust vote being taken up in the Pakistan National Assembly. Pakistan Supreme Court had ordered Parliament to reassemble on Saturday morning, and that has been going on since 10:30 a.m. It initially appeared that Imran Khan's party would attempt to delay the vote of no confidence. At one point, we saw the Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi, known for his lengthy speeches at the best of times, embarking on what appeared to be a deliberately meandering monologue. But the opposition was up in arms. They reacted angrily. They warned that the delay would be in the breach of the Supreme Court's order. Then it was reported that the vote would take place in the evening. What does the opposition say about Imran Khan's allegations that the attempt to oust him is a part of a US orchestrated conspiracy?
Opposition parties are clearly denying that the letter is not genuine and it's a fake letter, and this letter has been written in the Foreign Office, and there is no truth about the foreign conspiracy against the Prime Minister Imran Khan. Pakistan People's Party Chairman Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, while addressing at the floor of the National Assembly, has said that there is no truth about the foreign conspiracy, and especially the opposition parties are not involved in the foreign conspiracy against Prime Minister Imran Khan. PMLN leaders have also categorically denied that there is no foreign conspiracy against the Prime Minister Imran Khan, but it's their legal opposition parties have legal and constitutional right to vote him out, and they did it today.
And let's talk a little bit about the elephant in the room, Waqas Asim, the army in Pakistan. How does the army stand? How is the army likely to be affected by this political turmoil in Pakistan?
Pakistan Army has been remained neutral throughout this process, and they have categorically said that they have nothing to do with the politics of Pakistan. They said that this is all politics, and they have nothing to do with the politics, and they are neutral throughout this process.
All right, but Imran Khan, as Prime Minister, was widely regarded to have come to power with the help of Pakistan's army initially, right? Is that not correct? Observers have been saying that they have fallen out since?
The Prime Minister Imran Khan, there were allegations that he has been selected, and the opposition parties have been clearly alleging that Prime Minister Imran Khan has no mandate in the general election of 2018, and he was selected. Although the opposition party is not clearly pointed out on the Pakistan's army, but they have been saying that Prime Minister Imran Khan was selected in 2018.
All right. And Waqar Asim, during his Friday address, Imran Khan had been urging the people of Pakistan to come out of their houses on Sunday to protest against what he calls as a foreign-funded drama. What was the response to that call? What was the support Imran Khan got to that urging?
Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf workers, who are die-hard workers of their party, are planning to protest against all this drama and foreign conspiracy, and they believe that this has been done by a foreign country, and it's a foreign conspiracy, and they will not compromise on the dignity and sovereignty of Pakistan. That's why the Prime Minister Imran Khan has dissolved the assembly earlier last week, because he said that he will not bend down his nation in any foreign country. But now we will see tomorrow that how many people he will be able to ask them to come to the streets.
All right. And Waqas Asim, after dragging it out for over 13 hours, after many delay tactics, eventually that moment has arrived, and it is D-Day for Imran Khan. But at any point of time, was there an option that there were no signs that Imran Khan would consider resigning in an attempt to avoid the humiliation of a defeat, which you say is imminent?
He has been announcing that he will fight till the last ball, but we see that at 11:45 he was clean bowled, and he agreed on going to voting again on the no trust motion. So there was no surprise today from him, but only the lengthy speeches and delaying tactics, and he could not avoid the vote of no trust motion.
All right. And Imran Khan, who has been repeatedly saying that Pakistan's opposition parties are working with foreign powers, he claims that he is a target of a US-led conspiracy because of his refusal to stand with Washington in this Ukraine war.
Yeah, he has addressed his nation last week and said that it is all due to his visit in Russia last month, and he said that he knew that it was being planned for the last 3 to 4 months, and it was not a sudden move by the opposition parties. He has said that on 7th of March, a letter has been sent in Pakistan from the ambassador of Pakistan from Washington to Islamabad, and on 8th of March, the opposition parties have submitted a motion against him. And that's why he thinks that there is a direct relationship between the vote of no confidence motion and the foreign conspiracy, and these are the some few of the evidences that led to the ouster of his government.
All right. And I just want to go a little bit into Pakistan's history with you. There have been only 2 previous instances in Pakistan's political history when sitting prime ministers faced a vote of no confidence. Is that right? And both times, Benazir Bhutto in 1989 and Shaukat Aziz in 2006 emerged unscathed. But this time round, you believe that, the writing is on the wall, that third time round, Imran Khan is unlucky and is headed to a clear and heavy defeat?
Exactly. Prime Minister Imran Khan is the first Prime Minister in the history of Pakistan who has been defeated in the vote of no confidence motion, and it was although it was very unlikely and it was not expected earlier that he would be defeated. But things moved very quickly in the last month, and his allies and the political parties, and even from his own party's members, have left him. And today we say that he has been defeated in the vote of no confidence motion.
So Waqar Asim reporting that Imran Khan's defeat in the trust vote is a done deal. So this counting of votes, Asim, is just a mere formality. And as you've been reporting, none of the PTI members have been participating in this vote?
Yeah, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf dissident members are also participating in this counting, and it is said that there are more than a dozen members who are present in the National Assembly who are going to vote against the Prime Minister Imran Khan.
All right. And where does this leave Imran Khan? Pakistan's Imran Khan, former cricketing legend, fighting for his political life now. While you cannot rule out anything in politics, would this be a setback that he can come back from?
Actually, it will be very difficult for the Imran Khan to come back and have a number of seats like this, because he has 156 members right as of now in the National Assembly, but more than 30 members are descendant, and they have left their party.
All right. News coming in, ARY is reporting that Imran Khan has departed for Bani Gala, the residence farm, the Prime Minister's house, just after voting on the no trust motion on Saturday late at night. And we're also getting reports that the PTI is protesting outside the Parliament House right now.
Yeah, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf chairman and Prime Minister Imran Khan has left his office and reached in Bani Gala at his residence. we can see that also in the parliament there are a few dozens of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf workers who are protesting against the dismissal of their government.
All right. In that case, then this vote is really a mere formality, as Imran Khan has already departed for Banigala, which is his residence, left the Prime Minister's home just as that voting on the no trust motion has begun late on Saturday Pakistan time. So the writing on the wall there, Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan facing arguably the biggest challenge of his political career as the opposition seeks to remove him from office in a vote of no confidence. This would make him the first Prime Minister in Pakistan's history to have been voted out of office like this. But it has not been easy. It has been a process that really has dragged out. The country's lawmakers convened on Thursday to begin debating the motion, and Mr. Imran Khan's future currently appearing to hang by a thread because that vote is underway in the assembly, a counting of votes, while outside PTI workers are staging a protest, a show of strength by PTI workers, as you can see on your screens right now, a midnight protest being organized by the workers of the PTI party. Now, in the recent days, we've seen a flurry of activities. Today, we've seen a flurry of activities, fast-moving developments, high drama. Many could argue that some of these tactics that we've seen in Islamabad are straight out of Machiavelli's playbook. This has resulted in several Imran Khan allies deserting his Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf party. That first tilted the scales firmly in the opposition's favor. What is required is a simple majority. We can see opposition members cheering with their hands up in the air. Let's just try and listen in to some audio from the assembly right now. Well, I'm told that there isn't any audio that's available right now, but going by the body language of those opposition members, it looks like, well, we do have some audio, so let's listen in.
You kindly tashreef rakhiye. Tashreef rakhiye. Silence, please. Order in the house. Order in the house. Order in the house. Please tashreef rakhiye. Please tashreef rakhein.
All right, after a day of high drama, midnight vote underway in Pakistan right now. A simple majority of 172 in the 342-seat National Assembly against the former cricketing legend Imran Khan would cut short his tenure as a Prime Minister, making him the first Prime Minister in the history of Pakistan to face this fate. And his fate really could be sealed in a few moments from now as the new Speaker of the House announces the results of that vote of confidence. Well, this has been a while in the making. On Wednesday, the magic number really was breached when Imran Khan's main coalition party, main coalition ally, I beg your pardon, the MQM, joined the opposition.
ताकि कार्रवाई शुरू हो सके, आगे चल सके.
You can see Bilawal Bhutto, his body language clearly proving that he is very pleased at the outcome. We're just waiting for a formal announcement by the Speaker as those votes are being counted. But you can see the opposition members congratulating Bilawal Bhutto, walking up to him, shaking hands with him, who has really been speaking quite forcefully on the floor of the assembly earlier today, tweeting and really putting pressure on the Imran Khan government to go in for that vote of no confidence as ordered by the apex court, the top court of the land.
जी प्लीज तशरीफ रखें। प्लीज गैलरीज में से प्लीज यार इनको चुप कराइए। प्लीज
All right, no trust vote has been taken up in Pakistan's National Assembly. The results are expected to be announced any moment now, but the opposition parties in Pakistan need the support of at least 172 members in order to make this no confidence motion successful. And it seems that they do have the numbers. We are going by some tweets that Pakistan Minister Fawad Hussain has tweeted recently, saying it's a sad day for Pakistan, the return of looters, a good man sent home. Basically an indication that the PTI is accepting their fate, accepting that they really have no chance of winning that vote of confidence. Also, Imran Khan has departed for Banigala, his residence. He has left the Prime Minister's home just as that voting began. So another sign that Imran Khan, who had been defiant all along, finally seeing and accepting the writing on the wall. But Pakistan's parliament, which has been voting right now on a no confidence motion against Prime Minister Imran Khan, has ended a 13-hour impasse.
174 members have recorded their votes. तशरीफ रखें। 174 members have recorded their votes in favor of the resolution. Consequently, the resolution for vote of no confidence against Mr. Imran Khan, the Prime Minister of Islamic Republic of Pakistan, has been passed by a majority of the total membership of the National Assembly. आज प्लीज तशरीफ रखें ऑर्डर इन द हाउस। आज पाकिस्तान की ऑपोजिशन के सारे कायदीन यहाँ बैठे हैं और शिद्दत से मियां नवाज शरीफ साहब की कमी महसूस हो रही है। Now I will request the leader of, I cannot say leader of the opposition anymore, so I would request Mr. Shahbaz Sharif Sahab to kindly speak on this occasion.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Janabe Chairman,
Order in the House, please.
आज हम सब तमाम कायदीन, तमाम मेंबरान कौमी असम्बली, मुतहद्दा अपोजिशन के तमाम हमारे साथी बुज़ुर्ग भाई और बहन, हम सब अल्लाह ताला के हजूर सर्वसुजूद हैं और उसका जितना भी शुक्र अदा करे कम है कि आज एक नई सुबह तुलू होने वाली है, एक नया दिन आने वाला है और اور پاکستان کے کروڑوں عوام کی ماؤں بہنوں بیٹیوں بزرگوں نوجوانوں کی دعائیں کاوشیں اللہ تعالیٰ نے قبول کی ہیں.
یہ پلیز یہ ہاؤس میں آرڈر رکھیے. جی
اور جناب اسپیکر، میں یہاں پر متحدہ اپوزیشن کے اکابرین کو سلام پیش کرتا ہوں کہ انہوں نے اتحاد، یکجہتی اور انتہائی نظم و ضبط کا مظاہرہ کیا، جس کی کہ پاکستان کی تاریخ میں کم مثال ملتی ہے. اس سلسلے میں جناب سابق صدر آصف علی زرداری صاحب، جناب مولانا فضل الرحمان صاحب، جناب بلاول بھٹو صاحب، جناب خالد صدیقی صاحب، جناب اختر جان مینگل صاحب، جناب نوابزادہ بھگٹی صاحب، اور جناب امیر حیدر ہوتی صاحب، اور جناب سردار خالد مکشی صاحب، اور ہمارے ساتھی بلوچستان سے جناب اسلم بوتانی صاحب، اور سندھ سے ہمارے ساتھی علی نواز شاہ صاحب، اور دبنگ طارق چیمہ صاحب، محسن داوڑ صاحب، اور علی وزیر صاحب، اور ان کے ساتھ جڑے ہوئے ہزاروں لاکھوں کروڑوں پاکستانیوں کے ہم سب شکریہ ادا کرتے ہیں کہ اللہ تعالیٰ کے فضل و کرم سے ان کی جدوجہد، ان کی قربانیاں آج رنگ لائی ہیں، اور آج دوبارہ پاکستان کے اندر آئین اور قانون کا پاکستان دوبارہ بنا چاہتا ہے انشاءاللہ تعالیٰ. جناب اسپیکر، جناب چیئرمین، یہ اتحاد انشاءاللہ پاکستان کو دوبارہ تعمیر کرے گا انشاءاللہ تعالیٰ. اور میں یہاں پر اپنے قائد میاں محمد نواز شریف کا، ان کو میں خراج تحسین پیش کرتا ہوں. ان تمام ساتھیوں نے جیلیں کاٹی ہیں. ہماری پہلی مرتبہ تاریخ میں یہ شاید پہلا موقع ہے کہ ہماری بیٹیوں نے، بہنوں نے بھی جیلیں کاٹی ہیں. میاں نواز شریف جو 3 مرتبہ وزیر اعظم رہے، ان کو کس طریقے سے جیلوں میں بھجوایا گیا. جناب چیئرمین، ہم ماضی کی تلخیوں میں نہیں جانا چاہتے، ان کو بھلا کر آگے جانا چاہتے ہیں اور پاکستان کو عظیم بنانا چاہتے ہیں. میں اس وقت زیادہ وقت نہیں لوں گا. سب دوستوں نے مجھے کہا کہ آج انتہائی اختصار سے بات کی جائے. جناب اسپیکر، جناب چیئرمین، میں یہ بات کہنا چاہتا ہوں، اور انشاءاللہ جب موقع آئے گا تو پھر تفصیل سے بات کریں گے، کہ ہم اس قوم کے دکھوں اور زخموں پر مرہم رکھنا چاہتے ہیں. ہم کسی سے بدلہ نہیں لیں گے. ہم کسی کے ساتھ ناانصافی اور زیادتی نہیں کریں گے. ہم بے جا لوگوں کو جیلوں میں نہیں بھجوائیں گے. ہم بے قصور لوگوں کو جیلوں میں نہیں بھجوائیں گے. لیکن قانون اپنا راستہ لے گا. انصاف اپنا راستہ لے گا، انصاف اپنا راستہ لے گا۔ اس پہ میں نہ بلاول بھٹو صاحب، نہ مولانا فضل الرحمان صاحب، نہ کوئی اس پہ مداخلت نہیں کرے گا۔ انصاف کا بول بالا ہوگا، عدلیہ کا احترام ہم دل سے تسلیم کریں گے اور مل کر مشاورت سے اداروں کے ساتھ مل کر اس ملک کو چلائیں گے، پاکستان کو قائد اعظم کا پاکستان بنائیں گے۔ میں آخر میں آپ کا جناب چیئرمین شکریہ ادا کرتا ہوں کہ آپ نے بڑے احسن طریقے سے آپ نے آج کی اس تاریخی کارروائی کو آپ نے چیئر کیا اور اس کو آپ نے اکمپلش کیا۔ میں آپ کا بہت شکریہ ادا کرنا چاہتا ہوں، اور اس شعر کے ساتھ میں اپنی بات ختم کروں گا کہ جب اپنا قافلہ عزم و یقین سے نکلے گا، آپ اور مسکرائیں اس لیے کہ مسکرانے کے دن ہے یہ آج، جب اپنا قافلہ عزم و یقین سے نکلے گا، جہاں سے چاہیں گے رستہ وہیں سے نکلے گا۔ وطن کی مٹی مجھے ایڑیاں رگڑنے دے، مجھے یقین ہے چشمہ یہیں سے نکلے گا۔
میں سر دسمبر سے مسکرا رہا ہوں، پھر میں فیبرری میں بھی مسکراتا ہی رہا، اور میں کہتا تھا کچھ بڑا ہونے والا ہے۔ بلاول بھٹو زرداری صاحب۔
جناب چیئرمین، میں پورے پاکستان کو اور اس ہاؤس کو مبارکباد دینا چاہوں گا کہ پاکستان میں پہلی بار عدم اعتماد کامیاب ہوا ہے اور ہم نے تاریخ رقم کیا ہے۔ جناب چیئرمین، میں چند ڈیٹس آپ کے ساتھ شیئر کرنا چاہوں گا۔ 10 اپریل 1973 میں اس ہاؤس نے 1973 کانسٹیٹیوشن کو اپروو کیا تھا۔ 10 اپریل 1986 شہید محترمہ بینظیر بھٹو نے اپنا جلا وطنی ختم کر کے ضیاء الحق کے خلاف اپنا جدوجہد کے لیے لاہور تشریف لے آئی تھی۔ آج 10 اپریل 2022 ہے، اور جو ہم نے سلیکٹڈ قرار دے دیا تھا اور جو غیر جمہوری بوجھ یہ ملک 3 سال سے اٹھا رہا تھا، آج 10 اپریل 2022 ویلکم بیک ٹو پرانا پاکستان۔ جناب چیئرمین، میں 3-4 سال اب اس ہاؤس کا ممبر رہا ہوں، اور جتنا میں نے یہ پچھلے 3-4 سال میں سیکھا ہے شاید زندگی بھر نہیں سیکھا ہوں، اور میں پاکستان کے نوجوانوں کے لیے ایک پیغام بھیجنا چاہوں گا کہ they should never give up on their dreams. Nothing is impossible. ظلم پھر ظلم ہے، بڑھتا ہے پھر مٹ جاتا ہے۔ جمہوریت بہترین انتقام ہے۔ پاکستان زندہ باد۔
جی اسد محمود صاحب۔
بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم، نحمدہ ونصلی علی رسولہ الکریم، اما بعد۔ شکریہ جناب چیئرمین۔ سب سے پہلے تو میں اللہ رب العزت کا شکر گزار ہوں اور قوم کو مبارکباد پیش کرتا ہوں तमाम सियासी जमहूरी ताकतों को मुबारकबाद पेश करता हूँ। कि जिन्होंने जुहद मुसलसल अज़्म मुसम्मम के साथ आइन की बारादस्ती और हकीकी हुक्मरानी के लिए जदोजहद की, थके नहीं, रुके नहीं और बिल आखिर अपनी मंजिल पर आज पहुंचकर ये पैगाम दे रही है कि हम 2018 में पाकिस्तान पर कायम होने वाली गैर आईनी हुक्मरानी का ख़ात्मा करके एक आईनी हुक्मरानी की तरफ कदम बढ़ा रहे हैं और इंशाअल्लाह हमने जो जदोजहद की है उसको रायगा नहीं होने देंगे। मैं इस हवाले से पाकिस्तान के तमाम इदारों का, अदलिया का, मीडिया के हाउसेस का, कि जिन्होंने इस घुटन के दौर में भी आइन और सियासी जमहूरी क़ुव्वतों के लिए आवाज़ उठाई और मज़लूम तबके के लिए उन्होंने एक मुजाहिद का किरदार अदा किया। ख़ुसूसन उन सियासी कारकुनों का कि जिन्होंने 2018 के इंतखाबात को तस्लीम न करते हुए एक आईनी और कानूनी जद्दोजहद की, कानून को हाथ में नहीं लिया, आइन को नहीं तोड़ा, बल्कि एक सियासी जद्दोजहद करके उन्होंने ये मकसद हासिल किया है। मैं आप तमाम हजरात का, जिन्होंने इस आइन और जमहूरियत के लिए अपनी ज़ात पर भी तनकीद बर्दाश्त की, अपनी पार्टी पर भी तनकीद बर्दाश्त की, इस आज़म के साथ कि हम अपने मद्दे मुकाबिल के किसी फरीक को उसकी ज़ात को तनकीद का निशाना नहीं बनाएंगे, उसकी पार्टी को ज़ातियात का निशाना नहीं बनाएंगे, बल्कि उनकी तरफ हाथ बढ़ाकर कि आए ये पाकिस्तान हम सब का है, हम सब ने इसके लिए जदोजहद करनी है और हमने हर हवाले से इस मुंतशिर क़ुव्वत को मुत्तहिद करना है और इसको पाकिस्तान की तरक्की, इस्लाम की तरक्की और उम्मत मुस्लिमा की तरक्की के लिए इस्तेमाल करना है। मैं एक बार फिर मियाँ शहबाज शरीफ साहब का, बिलावल भुट्टो साहब का, खालिद मकबूल सदीकी साहब का, खालिद मक्सी साहब का, शाहजैन बुगटी साहब का, सरदार अख्तर जान मेंगल साहब का, अमीर हैदर खान होती साहब का, असलम बोतानी साहब का और यहाँ पर मौजूद तमाम पार्टियों से ताल्लुक़ रखने वाले ख़वातीन व हज़रात जो मेंबरान असम्बली हैं, उनके आज के दिन की कुर्बानी पर भी अल्लाह अगर आपको अजर दे देगा तो आपकी बख्शिश के लिए यही काफ़ी है इंशाअल्लाह।
डॉक्टर खालिद मकबूल सिद्दीकी साहब।
शुक्रिया जनाब चेयरमैन साहब। मैं आज यहाँ पे बैठे हुए सियासी कायदीन, मुंतखब नुमाइंदों और गैलरी में बैठे हुए सियासी कारकुनों को मुबारकबाद देता हूँ और उनके ज़रिए पूरे पाकिस्तान को मुबारकबाद देता हूँ। जनाब चेयरमैन, ये लम्हा सिर्फ सूरत जश्न का नहीं है बल्कि मुकाम शुक्र का है। ये लम्हा इनाम से ज़्यादा इम्तिहान है और दुआ कीजिए आज के इस लम्हे पर कि यहाँ पर आज की ये तब्दीली चेहरों की तब्दीली ना हो, बल्कि आम पाकिस्तानियों की नसीब मुक़द्दर की तब्दीली भी कहलाए। और अदम एतमाद की इस कामयाबी से जो आपको हमको और जमहूरियत को एतमाद मिला है। ये एतमाद अब इस ऐवान की जिम्मेदारी है कि कौम को लौटाएं, कौम को एतमाद दें, कौम को एतबार दें। और वो तकाजे जो हम हर दौर में रखते हैं, हम आपके साथ हैं। आइए एक शराकती, शमूलियती, जेन्युइन जमहूरियत की तरफ बढ़े। एक जागीरदाराना जमहूरियत के बजाय जेन्युइन जमहूरियत की तरफ देखें। एक ऐसे, दोबारा कह रहा हूं इसी ऐवान में खड़े होकर, एक ऐसे ऐवान का ख्वाब देखें जिसमें किसान की नुमाइंदगी, किसान।
Imran Khan loses the midnight no trust vote. The Pakistan Prime Minister is removed from office on Sunday after a no confidence motion is brought against him and succeeds by 174-0 in favor of removing him from office. Covishield Covaxin prices cut to 225 rupees a day before the booster drive begins. Adar Poonawala, the CEO, says that the prices were revised after talks with the centre. Akshata Murthy, wife of Britain's Finance Minister Rishi Sunak, announces that she will start paying UK taxes on all her worldwide income amidst a controversy over her non-domicile status. A second consignment of diesel from India reaches the beleaguered Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka receives 40,000 MT of diesel from India under an Indian credit line, even as protests increase on the ground because of shortage of fuel and medicines. He said Canada was very safe, says the father of an Indian student who was shot dead in a subway in Toronto on his way to work. His father says he wants answers. How and why was his son killed? The top story at this hour, Imran Khan has lost a midnight no trust vote. He has been removed as Pakistan's Prime Minister. He's been removed from the office of Prime Minister of Pakistan on Sunday after a no confidence motion was brought against him by the opposition, and they won resoundingly with 174 votes in favor of removing him from office to 0. This is the first time a no confidence motion against a Prime Minister of Pakistan has been successful. The Speaker, who was to preside over the vote ordered by the Supreme Court, resigned just before the vote in one of the many dramatic developments in this story through the day. Now a joint opposition, a rainbow of socialist, liberal and radically religious parties who secured the support of these 174 members in the 342-member National Assembly, more than the needed strength of 172 to oust the Prime Minister on a day full of drama and multiple adjournments in the lower house, is now claiming power. And the Pakistan opposition leader Shahbaz Sharif told Parliament that this new alliance, their new alliance, will rebuild Pakistan.
आज हम सब तमाम कायदीन, तमाम मेंबरान कौमी असम्बली, मुतहद्दा अपोजिशन के तमाम हमारे साथी, बुज़ुर्ग भाई और बहन, हम सब अल्लाह ताला के हजूर सर्वसुजूद हैं और उसका जितना भी शुक्र अदा करे कम है कि आज एक नई सुबह तुलू होने वाली है, एक नया दिन आने वाला है और पाकिस्तान के करोड़ों आवाम की माँओं, बहनों, बेटियों, बुजुर्गों, नौजवानों की दुआएं, काविशें अल्लाह ताला ने कबूल की हैं।
ये प्लीज ये हाउस में ऑर्डर रखिए जी।
اور جناب اسپیکر، میں یہاں پر متحدہ اپوزیشن کے اکابرین کو سلام پیش کرتا ہوں کہ انہوں نے اتحاد، یکجہتی اور انتہائی نظم و ضبط کا مظاہرہ کیا، جس کی کہ پاکستان کی تاریخ میں کم مثال ملتی ہے۔ اس سلسلے میں جناب سابق صدر آصف علی زرداری صاحب، جناب مولانا فضل الرحمان صاحب، جناب بلاول بھٹو صاحب، جناب خالد صدیقی صاحب، جناب اختر جان مینگل صاحب، جناب نوابزادہ بھگتی صاحب، اور جناب امیر حیدر ہوتی صاحب، اور جناب سردار خالد مکشی صاحب، اور ہمارے ساتھی بلوچستان سے جناب اسلم بوتانی صاحب، اور سندھ سے ہمارے ساتھی علی نواز شاہ صاحب، اور دبنگ طارق چیمہ صاحب، محسن داوڑ صاحب، اور علی وزیر صاحب، اور ان کے ساتھ جڑے ہوئے ہزاروں لاکھوں کروڑوں پاکستانیوں کے ہم سب شکریہ ادا کرتے ہیں کہ اللہ تعالیٰ کے فضل و کرم سے ان کی جدوجہد، ان کی قربانیاں آج رنگ لائی ہیں، اور آج دوبارہ پاکستان کے اندر آئین اور قانون کا پاکستان دوبارہ بنا چاہتا ہے انشاءاللہ تعالیٰ۔ جناب اسپیکر، جناب چیئرمین، یہ اتحاد انشاءاللہ پاکستان کو دوبارہ تعمیر کرے گا انشاءاللہ تعالیٰ۔ اور میں یہاں پر اپنے قائد میاں محمد نواز شریف کا، ان کو میں خراج تحسین پیش کرتا ہوں۔ ان تمام ساتھیوں نے جیلیں کاٹی ہیں۔ ہماری پہلی مرتبہ تاریخ میں یہ شاید پہلا موقع ہے کہ ہماری بیٹیوں نے، بہنوں نے بھی جیلیں کاٹی ہیں۔ میاں نواز شریف جو 3 مرتبہ وزیر اعظم رہے، ان کو کس طریقے سے جیلوں میں بھجوایا گیا۔ جناب چیئرمین، ہم ماضی کی تلخیوں میں نہیں جانا چاہتے، ان کو بھلا کر آگے جانا چاہتے ہیں اور پاکستان کو عظیم بنانا چاہتے ہیں۔
میں پورے پاکستان کو اور اس ہاؤس کو مبارکباد دینا چاہوں گا کہ پاکستان میں پہلی بار عدم اعتماد کامیاب ہوا ہے اور ہم نے تاریخ رقم کیا ہے۔ جناب چیئرمین، میں چند ڈیٹس آپ کے ساتھ شیئر کرنا چاہوں گا۔ 10 اپریل 1973 میں اس ہاؤس نے 1973 کانسٹیٹیوشن کو اپروو کیا تھا۔ 10 اپریل 1986 شہید محترمہ بینظیر بھٹو نے اپنا جلا وطنی ختم کر کے ضیاء الحق کے خلاف اپنا جدوجہد کے لیے لاہور تشریف لے آئی تھی۔ آج 10 اپریل 2022 ہے، اور جو ہم نے سلیکٹڈ قرار دے دیا تھا اور جو غیر جمہوری بوجھ یہ ملک 3 سال سے اٹھا رہا تھا، آج 10 اپریل 2022. Welcome back to Purana Pakistan. जनाबे चेयरमैन में 3-4 साल अब इस हाउस का मेंबर रहा हूं और जितना मैंने ये पिछले 3-4 साल में सीखा है शायद ज़िंदगी भर नहीं सीखा हूं। और मैं पाकिस्तान के नौजवानों के लिए एक पैगाम भेजना चाहूँगा कि they should never give up on their dreams. Nothing is impossible. जुल्म फिर जुल्म है, बढ़ता है, फिर मिट जाता है। जमहूरियत बेहतरीन इंतकाम है। पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद।
And joining us now is Abdul Samad Yaqub, a spokesperson for the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf or the PTI party. Mr. Yaqub, thank you for joining us right now. Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan, your party leader, has lost the trust vote. Welcome back to all Pakistan, says Bilawal Bhutto. Imran Khan has become the first Pak PM to be removed through a no-trust vote in the history of your country. What's next for Imran Khan? Is this the end of a political road for Imran Khan?
Well, it's a new beginning of it's a new beginning of the end. And again, I would say that we wouldn't have minded if it was an indigenous move. It was certainly not an indigenous move. These political opponents, these united opposition would never have gathered or united unless there was a foreign conspiracy. So since we believe that there is a foreign conspiracy, that's why we tried to, we fought for till the last ball, and we are toppled, we are thrown out. And it is an honor for us that, yes, we are thrown out like the way Bhutto was thrown out. And he also accused the foreign conspiracy. He also shown the letter to the public in the Pindi in the same manner where, as the Prime Minister Imran Khan, former Prime Minister Imran Khan, has shown the letter to the public. Anyways, now we are moving ahead. We will be moving to from treasury benches to opposition benches, and we'll try to, fight this battle even in the floor of the house, outside the parliament, in the streets, in the everywhere. We will go to the public, and we are in other words, we are excited in a way that. When we see the pulse of the people, they are with us. They are with us, and we are going to. We are going to haunt them for long.
Mr. Yaqub, this is a narrative that Imran Khan has been talking about for weeks now, that there was a foreign hand involved behind his government falling. But sir, the PTI has not presented any evidence of this. It's a very serious allegation.
The evidence is confidential. That is a cable which cannot be revealed to the public. It can be revealed to the certain elements, but certainly cannot be revealed to the public. And it's not supposed to reveal to the public. And secondly, there are examples. When I have given you the example of the Bhutto, Prime Minister Bhutto, when he accused after 1977 election, when he accused the foreign hands. It's evident that his government was thrown out. He was hanged. He was, even at that time, judicial activism, the way we are witnessing the judicial activism today, he was, which we call it the judicial murder. So the history is a very dark, and history is repeating itself.
All right, and Mr. Yaqub, I want to ask you, after a day of high drama where we saw a 13-hour impasse, where we saw the PTI engage in all sorts of delaying tactics, eventually in the end we had this, after a day of high drama, midnight vote in Pakistan. What was that turning point that led the PTI, that led Imran Khan to finally admit, to stop being defiant, to stop taking on the authorities and the Supreme Court, to finally admit that it was time to throw in the towel?
Well, there was multiple cards left which we did not use to play. I mean, there was multiple options. There were multiple strategic moves. Why did not we are actually we do not want to hold the Pakistan in panic for other couple of days or other weeks. There could be another crisis. This crisis could be prolonged. There could be another turmoil one by one. So that's the reason I think in the larger interest of Pakistan, Prime Minister has decided to move according to the constitution. Otherwise, we could have prolonged it.
So, Mr. Yaqub, but in the end, the writing on the wall was clear for you and Imran Khan, because your party members didn't participate in the trust vote even, and Imran Khan left the Prime Minister's official residence ahead of that no confidence motion while those votes were still being tabled.
Okay, let me make it clear that Prime Minister was not residing and has never been shifted to the Prime Minister house. He was residing in his personal residence at Badi Gala. He was using the office. I mean, he has left the office now. And secondly, pardon, I didn't get your. Can you repeat the question?
Why did the members of your party then not participate in the trust vote?
Okay, the members from the treasury benches was not supposed to participate in the voting because they were not the one who has to vote. It was the opposition who has to show the numbers. So it was at the end of the opposition. I mean, we had nothing to do with this this sort of exercise. I mean, it is always the opposition. Only when Prime Minister has to gain the confidence votes, that is the time when it is the end of the government to show the.
All right. And there were reports, Mr. Yaqub, that ahead of this no confidence motion in the National Assembly, Mr. Imran Khan and the PTI had laid down 3 conditions before the opposition, and that he would allow this trust vote only if his demands were met. Is this true? And if so, what were these conditions, and have they been met?
There is no credible source which we believe that it comes from the credible source. It was only Hamid Mir, although he's a credible journalist for me, I respect him, but these were all speculations. I believe that I don't know from where did he get that news, but I don't believe in such speculations.
Right, Abdul Samad Yaqub, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us at this point of time when Imran Khan has lost the trust vote and has become the first Pakistani Prime Minister to be removed from office through a no trust vote.